All right, we're live. Welcome to Fishy Hour. It's Monday, and it's Fishing Report Mondays. Welcome to the show. If it's your first time here, type in first timer in all caps in the chat so we can say hello and give you a shout out. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Today, I'm going to really be pushing you guys to share the stream. So, let's see. FH. Share. Let's go, Nightbot. What up, Alex? Okay, so there you go. Nightbot just posted something that says, "Come watch Fishy Hour with me right now." fishyhour.com/live. You can copy and paste that to wherever you want to share it. What up, Salty? First timer. Zach, what's up? And send that out to your friends and family who are into fishing, and that'll bring them to the show, and the show will grow. And we continue to do this and have awesome fun. Okay. Let's do some shout outs, or you guys do some sharing. So I'll do the shout outs. You do the sharing. Hit that like button. Let's go. Here we go. Shout out to Oscar in the house. First person in the chat. Oscar. MMFC Texas in the house. What up, Eric? Good to fish with you the other night. That was fun. Hope you had a good dinner. Let's see who else is in here. Coach, what up, Coach? Sounds good. Who else is in here? I see Leonard. What up, Leonard? Alex, welcome. I see Salty, first timer. I see Zach. Another excellent Monday after a wonderful weekend of fishing. Zach, when we do reports, let us know how you did with the lobsters. But not yet. Muto, what up? Welcome. Glad you came out with us fishing too, as well. Fishy down there. What up? Aloha MMFC. Welcome, dude. Dario, what's up? Hey, wait, you didn't come out last time. What were you doing? Not hanging out with us. That's what you were doing. It was a fun session. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Hyder just got off Lake Murray. Cool. I'm here. We can start now. There we go. How's it going, people? This is Coach. Darius with MMFC. Okay, let's see. I see Jesse. What up, Jesse? Welcome back. Did you end up with any lobsters? Alex, I will let you guys know during the fishing report section of the show. Next, okay, so let me know if you guys shared this. If you guys need a link. What up, Captain Dan? Back off the road, long time listener, last time chatter, first time chatter. Happy birthday, Salty. What? It's your birthday, Salty? That's cool. That's cool. Must be nice to be so young. Only turning 21. Awesome. Okay. Very cool. Happy birthday. Is today your actual birthday, Salty, or is it like over the weekend? Cool. The older you get, the lower it dangles, Salty Dangler. All right. I forgot to this part. Oh, I'm here all night, guys. I'm here all night. Well, until 9 or 7. I mean 8. Duck Lady says, "Happy birthday." Aw. That's cool. Cool, right on. Awesome. Okay. So, happy birthday to Salty. Okay, so let's do the pop top and get the show on the road because Coach is ready to show us some maps and some sea temperatures, and it's going to be awesome. Here we go. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best pop top you ever heard, 1 being the worst in your life. Here we go. Not bad. What do you guys think? Is that okay? What do we get? Rate that pop top. Cheers. Today I'm having Stevia cream soda. Look at that. What? Let's see. It smells awesome. It smells like cream soda. Ooh, it does taste like, ooh, that's like the closest thing to the real soda that I've had so far. It tastes like, almost tastes like real cream soda. Cheers. Oh, wow. That's so good. I needed that. Whew. All right. Here's the plan. Coach is going to call in and we're going to go over some charts. That was fast. I'm sorry. Coach is going to call in and we're going to go over some charts. Then we're going to talk about the fishing, the night fishing session we had with MMFC last Friday. And then we're going to go and talk about, I have some other stuff for you. And then we're going to talk a little bit about lobster hoop netting off the kayak. And a couple other things. That's the basics of it. So next we're going to talk to Coach Worth and see what he has for us. And after coach has to go early, so we're trying to get him done first, and then we're going to jump into the actual fishing report. So, Coach, you ready? I'm ready when you are, sir. Well, Coach calls me on Discord. Let's we talk about other stuff. Oh, there he is. I think. Hey, Coach, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Give me just a second here. I'm getting my stuff together here.
All right, cool. Cool.
Come on.
So they can so the audience can hear you, but let me know when you want me to put the screen up. Okay, I see. All right. Let me share it up.
Yep, anytime. So anytime, man. Whenever you're ready.
Full screen. Okay, give me a second. Why is it doing that? There it goes. Okay, full screen. Okay, let me go switch over. All right, guys, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Okay, so it looks like it's cropped, but I can fix that, I think. Is it cropped? Yeah, it's cropped a little bit. There it is. Boom. Okay. We are on.
All right. Did I lose you?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. All right.
There you are. Cool. All right.
All right. We ready here?
We're ready. We can see the screen.
All right. So these are the dock totals for one of the weekend days. As you can tell, they did really well. Caught lots of tuna, quite a few Dorado.
Whoa. Is that 2,116 yellowfin?
2,416 yellowfin tuna for 282 anglers yesterday. Almost 1,000 Dorado, 500 split bonito and skipjacks, 300 yellowtail. Pretty darn good day for the fleet.
That's pretty good.
But as you can see, those numbers are declining today. So
interesting.
I'm not going to say it's the end of the season because I don't think it necessarily is, but we may not see numbers in the multiple thousands of tuna on dock total counts going forward into the rest of the season. I think it's going to slow down a bit.
That's a ton.
So for you guys that got out this weekend, congratulations. You guys picked the right time. Y'all picked the right time. I don't want to say guys because that's no longer acceptable.
It's acceptable. It's acceptable here. You can say whatever you want as long as you're not cussing.
So for you folk that made it out, congratulations. I heard about a couple of bonito taken in local water over the weekend that approached the 18-pound mark, which is an absolute beast. If you look at our 8-day SST, we really don't have a 3-day SST that's worth much because of our cloud cover offshore the last couple days. So you can expect these numbers to start declining. This right in here is like 74 degrees out here west of the 226. This line down here off the 371, 425 has been holding, and it looks like it continues to hold from what I can read between the lines. But we do have some cool water in here, so this could be shifting around. About some local marlin taken last week. I heard quite a few marlin spotted, including one at the kelp beds. Not this past weekend, but the weekend before.
That's cool.
So this is our 8-day SST. We still have a large body of warm water. We're still well connected to the south. Looks like we may have some more warm water moving up, but it's kind of hard to tell from this one. So we'll kill this. We'll kill temp break and we'll go to fish track.
Boom.
So this is fish track, Southern California. You can see we got some 75-degree water here off La Jolla, and then some more down here off the Finger and whichever other banks down here. And then out here towards Tanner and Cortez, you see some more warm water. So, like I said, we still have a lot of warm water, even though we have this little band of cool water moving in below the Coronados. I heard fishing at the Coronados for yellowtail was hit or miss over the weekend, but lots of big bonitos. Bottom fish were going off. The bass were going off. Lots of big sharks inshore the last few days. Heard lots of reports of those.
Yeah.
Read all kinds of stories about guys being harassed by either great whites or makos. My money is on makos, and great white spotted off our coast very close inshore. So please be careful out there, my friends. To talk briefly about our local bathymetry. Okay, so this is what it kind of looks like if you look at Google.
That's so cool.
There's the Coronados. There's the 9-mile bank. Here's the ridge, also known as the 30-mile. There's the 40-mile, including the 43 spot, which is in here somewhere. Tanner and Cortez, which are here. So if you ever wonder what the mountains offshore actually look like that push all this water from the bottom up towards the surface and create those nice temp breaks we see, this is the mountain range we have sitting offshore off the shelf. So if you want to familiarize yourself with that, you can go back and forth between this and temp break, and you can identify all of them, like the kidney down here or whatever.
That's cool.
So anyways, I wanted to bring that up. I was trying to do that one time, and I wasn't very successful the time before last. Here is our Pacific picture. Looks pretty good, actually. We're still connected to this nice mass of warm water down here between Guadalupe and Cedros, and we got some nice warm water coming up onto the Bighton Islands right there. You can see it right there. Yeah. Even though we do have this band of little cooler water, I don't think that'll completely cut us off from the main body of fish. So as long as we warm back up, I think we'll be in pretty good shape.
That's cool.
One last look at one of our other inshore charts, or offshore charts, I should say here. It's inshore too. You can see where the green water is. So that line that's below the 425, 371, 101 out here that we've been talking about for the last couple of months, looks like we have a color break out here. Sometimes color breaks are really good. But what I found that was pretty surprising is here off the 9-mile and the 178 is we have another color break here.
Yeah.
So if I was looking for patties and I wanted to go inshore, I'd be looking along the line someplace. So here's the 182 and 181. That was that ridge we were looking at earlier. There's the 43, which is the westerly edge of the ridge.
So Coach, that color break is the blue part is clear water and the green part is water with like built up like what is it?
Phytoplankton in it, yeah.
Yep.
Got lots of phytoplankton in it, so it turns the water green.
Right.
That dreaded green water that the tuna guys hate.
Yep.
And this is probably why the full day boats aren't doing so well, is because the chloro has moved in on their hunting grounds right now. Mm-hmm. Sorry if I sniffle a little. I was having an allergy attack earlier.
I know.
That's all right. But anyways, here's our color line here. We got another color line here. We got another color line running up the ridge. So, for you guys that head offshore, look for that stuff. If you got fish dope or whatever, check that and then lay that over with the charts and plot your course from there.
Awesome. There you go. If you were going to go offshore this weekend, where would you go?
And either if I had a bigger boat and I had more range, I'd head south to that line below the 425. If I was going to be heading into our local offshore water, I'd head out to either the color breaks first color break or second color break, depending on what my range was. I'd have to really look at the numbers and stuff, and I'd have to scour the reports to give you a better idea than that. And I really haven't had the time to do that.
That's good enough. That's good enough right there.
So here's our forecast for the remainder of the week. Picked a spot out here, kind of southwest of the LJ 100 buoy.
Yep.
And got actually pretty nice weather, although we do have a sizable swell. We really have almost no wind until Thursday. Bad news is by Friday, our wind is shifting to the west, which will push that cold water, that cooler water that's laying well offshore, a little closer. This could sandwich the pelagics that are left in a narrower band, making them easier to target, or it could push them off. But like I said, I really don't think our season's totally over. But if you're thinking of getting out there, sooner is probably better than later.
Yeah. Yep.
So, you got anything else for me, Roman?
I think that's it. That was an awesome report. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. My back felt better, so I went out to the valley over the weekend, out to the Imperial Valley.
Good.
I think we ended with around between 40 and 42 fish total.
Holy smokes. That's awesome. Hey, Coach, do you lobster hoop net or whatever?
I used to toss a hoop once in a while. Yeah. Gave all my hoops to my buddy.
Okay.
It just got too much of a hassle.
Yeah.
Dealing with all the paperwork and everything.
Oh,
and they want to bust you for everything. So it's like, you know what?
I know.
It's not worth it for my 4 legal lobsters a year for my effort.
Yeah, it's true. It is a lot of effort. Tastes good though.
It's fun, but
it is a lot. It is a lot of effort just to find something to put butter on. I know. All right.
Do we have any questions or anything from anybody?
I think we're good. Anybody have any questions in the chat? Now's your chance because Coach's got to go. He's got other things to do.
I've got a few other things I got to handle today yet. But yeah, the Imperial Valley was good. It was a little hot. It's going to be cooling down over the weekend. If anybody wanted to get out there this weekend, I imagine the bite will be on fire.
Awesome. Yeah, so no questions from the chat. So thanks again, Coach.
All right, take care of yourself, Roman. See you in the chat, dude.
I'll see you in there. All right, thank you.
All right, peace, man.
Bye. All right, I'm trying to figure out where to hang up, but it's over there. Close stream. There we go. And close. Okay, cool. We're back. Thanks again, Coach. If you guys don't know, Coach has a channel on YouTube. He is Wharf TV. Whoa, excuse me. That's creeping soda. Wharf TV. He's also linked on our page as one of our contributors. So go check him out and give him a subscribe. Captain Dan says, I found a nice new goodie bag on the beach at the secret spot. It was empty. Oh, rookie diver. Oh, a nice new lobster bag. We soaked 2 hoops. Okay, cool. Good. I see some reports starting to come through. Okay. Next thing on the agenda. Yeah, that's right. I have an agenda now. Okay, so we did Pop Top, we did Coach. Okay. Okay, night fishing report. Night fishing session report. MMSC night session report. Okay, so Friday, we went out to San Diego Bay, fished at night. It was a fun night session. We ended a little earlier than usual because the fog rolled in pretty thick and fast, and I don't know, it's just like the bite was okay. The bite wasn't like on fire, but it was fun. We started at the usual spot. We went out past the fuel docks and into America's Cup. And when we were in America's Cup Harbor, the fog just rolled in. It was super thick, but it was cool because like Noah came out and like EJ came out, and they hadn't fished us before, so it was really cool to have them with us. Yeah, it was just a fun experience. So there's a lot of barracuda, kind of a bunch of spotties. Let's see what stuck out. Oh yeah. Hey Salty, is it okay to talk about the new bait you gave me? Let's see what Salty says. Okay, So that was the basics of the outing. This Saturday, I don't know if you guys want to go fish. What do you guys want to do? Go for it. Okay, cool. So Salty found this. It's a Z-Man product. It's like a little bait. It's called the goat, and it kind of looks like a little TRD, but it has like these short little paddles in the back, so it has a little bit more action. So he gave me a couple, and that's what I've been fishing. A baby goat. That's what it's called, a baby goat, and it's doing okay. It did pretty well. Since I had it rigged up, I also fished it between waiting for lobster traps, and I got a couple of sand bass over in the Mission Bay channel. So it's a nice little bait. It's been working out for me, Salty. So that was the basics for Friday. That was Friday night. Friday morning, I went out with Bo and Tony, and we dove around Mission Bay, tried to catch lobsters. And the lobster opener was at 6 a.m. But by the time we got in the water, it was maybe like 6:30, and it was already kind of bright by then, so it was kind of hard to find the lobsters. I think they're already back in their holes. We caught a couple of short ones that we released. So I mean, it wasn't that. It was skunk basically. We all skunked. We caught some, but they were short, and so we didn't get any illegals. So that was a bust. But not deterred. This kind of dovetails into something else that I was going to share with you guys today, but we'll just keep it going. I came back with Bo that same night, so Saturday night. Came back with Bo on the kayaks, and we dropped hoops. So Bo had 2 lobster hoops, I have 2 lobster hoops, and we started hoop netting for lobsters. And man, we're getting shorts. And I think it was difficult because our lobster pots were along like the rocks of the jetty, and there's divers like all up and down the jetty, and I think our lobster pots have bait in them, right? So they attract the bugs that come out of their holes and go to the lobster traps, but I think the divers can go intercept them on their way to the lobster pot, even if they're not going to our lobster pots, which I don't think they were. They have the advantage of seeing the bugs out of their holes on their way to the trap. And they could just grab them before they get into the trap, right? Hang on, guys. I need. Hang on a second. What do you need? Quickly.
Is it Halloween?
It's not. Go finish that. Okay.
Finish that.
Go.
Okay.
All right. So, where was I? That's the thing of doing live. Anyway, so. Oh yeah. So we're out there from like 6, 7 until about 11:30, and Bo's like, hey, I gotta go because tomorrow we're gonna dive, and that's true. We're gonna dive on Sunday. So I was like, all right, that's fine. But I kind of didn't want to skunk. I was like, you know what? Go ahead. I'm just gonna stay for a little bit longer and do a couple more drops, do a couple more soaks. So Bo takes off. I do a couple more soaks, and I get like a couple shorts. Right. And I'm like, okay, but I'm not, I kind of felt like if I don't get anything at all, then I'm just going to go. But since I got a couple of shorts, I kind of got more encouraged. So I kind of kept going, and I ended up fishing until about, I don't know, 3 a.m. And then around 3 a.m, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go try these other spots that kind of I've been diving around. So I know, like, I've seen lobster around there before where you wouldn't think there'd be lobster. But I've seen them. So I took my lobster pots and I put them in these weird places where, like, I thought, I'm already like gonna skunk anyway. Let's just try it. And I went and put one place, and I went to the other side of the bay, put another one there, and then I came back to the first one and pulled it up, and there was 2 lobsters in there. There was one that was obviously legal, and a second one that I thought was short compared to the big one. So I was like, all right, at least I got one, so I'm on. I didn't skunk. Another thing was, like, since I fished through the night, I had to fill out another line in my lobster card just to make sure it was legal. So you got to zero out the night session, and then start a new session with a blank space for the number of lobsters you caught. Okay, so I measure the small one, and that's legal, right? So I was like, oh yeah, so there was like a 2 legal lobster pot right there, and then like I was like super encouraged, so I went in and did a couple more drops in other places, and pretty much that was it. I caught 2 legal lobsters, and it took me like forever, but I didn't skunk. I brought them home, and it was awesome. We had them for dinner last night. Actually, I broiled them, and then I made the kids and my wife and myself. What was it? Lobster rolls. So made sandwiches with it. So they loved it. They enjoyed it. So they're in. So yeah, it was a super cool experience. And then so I came home. I went to bed. I slept for like, I don't know. By the time I was done cleaning up and putting everything away, it was like 5 in the morning or something, 4 or 5 in the morning, and then I had to get up at 8 so I can meet Bo and Selena over at La Jolla because we're gonna dive on Sunday. So we did that. I woke up. I slept for like an hour or two, and then I went to meet these guys in La Jolla because these guys are doing great. They've been practicing their dives, and they've been getting down kind of to the bottom of Mission Bay, which is like about 20 feet. And so we needed to find a place where they could push themselves a little bit deeper to give more running space, right? So we went ahead and did La Jolla, and we got in at the cove. It was awesome. A lot more fish to see, a lot more cool structure, a lot more reef. It's just beautiful. And so we're in there, and we're swimming out where like the people that go to La Jolla, they do like the swim. They swim to the buoy and back. So there's like this nice swim lane, right? So I'm like, okay, let's just go swim swim around and get used to being out in the open ocean. Cause I'm not sure if Bo's done that before. I'm not sure if Selena had done that before, but just being out in the open ocean is a completely different feeling than when you are in Mission Bay. Cause in Mission Bay, you feel like you're kind of protected, even though anything could swim into Mission Bay. In La Jolla, it's completely different. La Jolla is more wild. It's like more fish are there, more predators are there. Like there could be a whale in there. There could be a shark. You know, it's like it's more raw. It's more it's more savage, I guess you could say. More wild, right? So we're fishing. Sorry, we're diving around, and I take him to a place that's about 20 feet, which is like the depth that they were diving at when they were in La Jolla. What up, Barney? And so I asked, okay, go ahead, guys. Let's go. Let's try diving here. Oh, I need a little. So we go out and they do a couple dives, and like they're doing great. They can get down to 20 feet in clear water, and it seems like they're having a good time. So I'm like, okay, cool. So you guys want to go a little bit deeper, or do you guys want to just go and like explore the caves and just stay shallow? And they're like, oh, let's go a little bit deeper. All right. I'm like, okay, let's go a little bit deeper then. So we go and we get a little bit deeper, and we're out there. And okay, this area is about 20 feet, 25 feet. You guys want to try it? Yeah, sure. So they go and they try it. They both do like 25 feet, 26 feet. I think Selena maxed out at 26 feet that day. So it was super cool, super impressed. You know, for these guys were like just starting to snorkel like a couple. I don't know. Like I think Selena actually had like scuba certification, but like she hadn't done any free diving yet. So super proud of her. She's doing great. Also Bo. So then okay, they get there, they're fine, and they're like, okay, let's do. You guys want to go back and check out the caves, or do you want to go deeper? Like, all right, let's go a little bit deeper. All right, let's go. Let's go a little bit deeper. Then so we go, and Bo's like, hey, I want to see if I can hit 30 feet. I'm like, okay, let's go find a spot that's 30 feet. So we're swimming out further out into La Jolla, basically going north from the cove, and kind of parallel to the La Jolla shores. Okay, looking for a deeper area to dive. So we'll keep going. Actually, before we decided to go for 30 feet in the 25-foot zone, I started to see like a bunch of fish. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And I saw like a ton of like sargo. There's like a school of sargo. That was fun. And then I also saw white sea bass, but they're like juvenile white sea bass. And I'd never seen the juvenile white sea bass in the water, but that was cool. So I kind of like practiced diving on them and like getting real close without spooking them. So I was able to get close enough that I could get a shot on one of them. But of course I wasn't going to shoot it because I didn't have a gun. Plus that's the MPA. Anyway, but that's that's like the whole point of doing that exercise was to just get the experience of sneaking up on a white sea bass, getting close enough to potentially shoot it, because I know that those white sea bass are not they don't live in the cove. They kind of just like go in and out of there. So yeah, there was a pair that I was able to that I was able to dive on without spooking right away. One of them saw me as I was diving and it just took off. It spooked. The other one was kind of like quartered away from me as I was diving, and then I got close to it. And by the time it realized I was so close to it, it was maybe from here to 10 feet away, which is perfectly a good range for a spear gun. So I got up on him, and they saw me and it took off. But I was already like, basically I would have already taken my shot if I had my spear gun with me, and we're actually looking to hunt white sea bass. I would have taken my shot by the time it saw me. So yeah, take that. So anyway, that was exciting. So anyway, we go on. I'm like, hey, let's go. Bo's like, hey, I wanted to see if I can get to 30 feet because I'm feeling comfortable. My clearing is going well. So I'm like, all right, let's go then. So I find that we go a little bit more north, and I'm like, all right, let me see if it's 30 feet here. So I dive down and it's like 28 27, 28 feet. I'm like, all right, come back up. All right, we got to go a little bit more north. So we keep going more north. And then I find a spot that's like 34 feet or something like that. All right, this is it. This is the spot. And so Bo's ready. He takes a plunge. He goes down. He gets down there. And then like Selena's on the surface ready to spot him. And then after he comes up, I go down there. I touch my hand to the floor because I wear the watch. So my watch tells me how deep it is. So I go down there, I touch the bottom, and I come back up, and I can see it's like 33 feet, right? And he's like, how deep was it? I was like, I'll let you know later. Because I don't want to freak him out yet, right? And I was like, come this way. So I went a little bit more north, and I was like, all right, let's try diving here. And was that pretty easy? Did you feel comfortable? He's like, yeah, I felt good. I'm like, okay. So let's go here, try diving here. So we go, and he goes for it, and he gets down to 38 feet. So 38 feet was his max dive. Sorry, Bo, if I'm blowing you up and giving away the fun, but I'm super proud of you because that's exciting. Bo was sitting there in 8 feet of water in Mission Bay trying to like hold on to a line, figuring out how to clear like last month. And now he's diving down to like 38 feet. That's his personal best. Well, he broke his personal best 2 dives in a row because he did 33, which I didn't tell him about. And then he did 38. I told him after the fact. After he came up from 38, I was like, all right, your last dive before this one was 33, and this one's 38. So that's cool. So he's super stoked. Anyway, it was super fun. We had a lot of fun. We saw a lot of fish. And that was my Sunday morning. And then after Sunday morning, guys, I came home, and I just slept the whole day. All right. So I think we covered most of the stuff. Night fishing reports. Let's see. Do me a favor, hit that like button if you haven't already. Let's see what does it say. Nice job, bro. Yeah, right. Okay, Brian. I want to join the dive club, but just in Mission Bay recon missions. Nice, very cool. Okay. Hoop netting reports. Did anybody start hoop netting this season? Let me know what's up. Good job, divers. You're almost ready for the free diving class. Yeah, I think so. I think Bo's ready. Selena might be ready. Tony's ready, I think. What's up, Garrett? Welcome. So if you guys are looking to get started with the hoop netting stuff, I will be releasing a series. First 2 videos are with Captain Scotty. He came over to the house. We set up a studio in the backyard, and we bought hoop nets and set them up from scratch. Like if you pull them off the shelf, we show you the differences between like the cheap one and the expensive one, and which ones we recommend you should get, and also how to rig them up so they're actually ready to use with lights and your Go ID and reflective tape, and how to set them up, how to set up your bait traps, what kind of bait to use, all that stuff. So first video is going to be the differences between the 2 styles of hoop nets. Second video is going to be how to configure them, how to get them ready to fish. And the third video is going to be, I'm going to take you out on the water and show you how to bait it and actually use it and catch lobsters with it. Okay, now that I know what I'm doing. So those are going to be out soon. If you want to make sure you catch that, please do subscribe to my channel, the Roman Castro channel. Let me see if it is it. exclamation point RC. Oh, exclamation point RC. There it is. So that's subscribe to Roman's kayak fishing channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, go subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, Fishy Hour with Roman, please do subscribe. And that's it for the commercials. Also, if you have any hoop netting questions, let me know, because I would love to incorporate some of those questions into the video that we're making. We shot the first two, but I haven't shot the third one yet. So if you have any questions, I can include that in that video, or maybe later on down the road, come out with a supplemental video with like a lessons learned type of situation. Okay. Let's see. What else? Hoop netting video. Yep. Cool. I see a fishing report here from Zach. Okay, here we go, Zach. Had a great time Saturday night. Caught one legal lobster on my first sculpin. Nice. Lost a hoop, but learned a lot for next time. Lobster fishing is definitely an arm workout. Where did you lose it, Zach? Did you drop it without a buoy, or how did you lose it? Let me know where you lost it. Maybe we'll go salvage it. Yes. How to seal proof your bait holders. Very true. That we covered that in video 3, I think. We covered that in video 3. I'm gonna release I'm probably gonna release those videos pretty close to each other, like maybe one every one every day. That way they're out there. Buoy sunk because rope got tangled. Oh. So it's still out there? Near the bridge. Is it still out there, Zach? Okay. Do you know by how much it sunk? Will it be visible during low tide? Yeah, that'd be cool. You should have told me right away. We could have gone the next day. I would have jumped in and got it for you. Brian's got a fishing report. Let's see. Fishing report. Mission Bay, 31-inch halibut. Dang. And 4 legal spotties. Wow. Plus 20 dinks. Water cooling down. Big halibut. Ooh. Ooh, that's interesting. Very interesting. What'd you catch it on, Brian? Super good. Yeah, go sonar that hoop. Exactly. You're right. Quivira Basin by the bridge. Well, let's see. Jesse went deep sea fishing at the Channel Islands. Super fun trip and caught like 5 different species. Lots of fish talk was in my future. Very cool. On the 8 rig. Nice. Very cool. All right. Oscar says it's about to start in Texas. Flounder run. Ooh. Do you guys do that thing where like you have the lights under the boat and you stab them? Let's see. Salty says I bet there will be a lot of free hoop nets for any divers from for the next couple of weeks. Exactly. That sucks. I wonder what the rules are for that. Like if somebody lost their hoop net. Yeah, Gigan. If somebody lost their hoop net, at what point can you salvage it? You know, like when, like, is it stealing if you take it from if you take it yeah, it's one of them used to be mine. See, but at what point is it not yours? Because if the buoy's attached to it and it still has your Go ID on it, then it's technically yours, right? I would say like if you forgot to attach the buoy or the buoy became disconnected somehow and then you just drop the hoop, at that point it's like anybody's game, right? Nope, it's called cleaning the bait. It's called cleaning the bay. If it's on the bottom with no float, it's yours. Says Captain. Oh, there you go. I'll take Captain Dan's word for that one. Yep, that makes sense. Yeah, but if he has a buoy, I don't think you could take it because it's got like an ID, right? Not when you already have 10 on board. Oh, that's a good one. So luckily, I only roll with 2, which actually, guys, that brings me to another point. Here's something I'm gonna add to the video. My original thought was I was gonna fish with just 2 hoops because I didn't want to have too much equipment, and it just seemed like 2 is enough. But after fishing with 2 hoop nets, I think 4 or 5. 5 is the limit on a kayak because you can only have 5 per person per vessel. Per vessel it's 10, but it's 5 per person. So on a kayak it's only 5. Anyway, I might even go 5. So, but right now I can do 4, and I think 4 or 5 is a better option because you don't have to sit around and wait for the pots to soak for 20 to 45 minutes, right? So if you have 2 pots, you put one in the first spot, and it might take you like, I don't know, another 5 to 10 minutes to find the second spot you want to put a lobster pot on. And that, so now you're after you drop your second lobster pot, you're in it about 10 minutes. Okay. So that means you have to wait around for 10 to 30 minutes before you can pull up the first one that you dropped. Right. And that's like a long time because you think about it and it's like, okay, well, that means that you could potentially do two drops with 2 lobster pots per hour, right? So if you could do 4 lobster pots per drop, or other words, you can do 8 drops. Sorry, 4 plus 4. You can do 8 pulls per hour or 4 pulls per hour because you did 2 and 2, or 4 and 4. It's better use of your time to do 4 and 4, or even better to do 5 and 5. So do 10 pulls per hour. I'm sorry. Yeah, 10 pulls per hour. It's better use of your time. Unless you like don't really care about if you get lobsters or not. You just want to fish, then that's fine. Put one here, put one there, go fish for a little bit, come back and check on them, move them around. That's fine if you're just gonna dilly-dally and fish. But at night, trying to get bugs, I'd rather just go and get my limit and be done with the night so I can come home and just do other stuff, right? But yeah, it's a zoo out there at first, and then as people limit out, they leave, and then I was like the last one to get bugs. But anyway, so yeah, I think I want to set up 4 traps this next session. I have them ready to go. I'm sorry, I have them off the shelf, but I haven't rigged them up yet. So I'm gonna rig up the other 2, and then be ready with 4 hoop nets for the next time I go out. But I have 2 now that are ready to rock. Let's see what the chat's been saying. No, not yeah. Say not when you already have 10. Yeah, exactly right. Careful with your A rig. Yeah, that's true, Salty. Very good point. Careful with your A rigs. Lots of new structure out there. Yep, in the form of lost lobster pots, half submerged buoys. Yeah, for reals. There's a lot of lines out there to get tangled on. Fishing report caught 16-inch, 1 pound, 14-ounce spotty. What? A 16-inch spotty weighed a pound and 14 ounces. Oh, it's pretty close. It's like 2 ounces shy of 2 pounds, dude. That's crazy. So close to joining the 2-pound club. Very cool. And I'm proud of you for getting your scale. Good job. Zach says, do people sink nets without a small buoy? If they sink nets without a small buoy, that's my net now. That's good. 10 on a tandem kayak. Correct. But the buoys have to have 2 sets of Go IDs. You can't have the same Go ID on all 10 pots. It's got to be the Go ID of the first guy and the Go ID of the second guy and the next 5. So first 5, one guy's Go ID. Next 5, the other person's Go ID. Okay. Let's see. Brian Likes to Fish says, do you fish with rods and reel while fishing with pots? Well, we know I did. That's how I was fishing the baby goat that Salty gave me, and I was smashing the sand bass. I caught about 3 or 4 sand bass while I was waiting for those lobster pots. Let's see. Jesse says, depends on how far apart these pots are. Cool. Okay, let's see. Dario, that's a great question. Are we doing an MMFC bugging session? We should. That's what we should do. Yeah. Okay. Who has lobster traps? Who has buoys? Who has lobster traps? Salty, do you have lobster traps? If I have I have a couple of lobster traps that I haven't rigged up yet. I can rig them up. So Tony's got 2. I do, and I'm down, says Dario. I do not. Salty, I might be able to lend you the 2 lobster traps. If you wanted to go, let me know. I'll rig them up and you can borrow them. And then you can do you just have to get your lobster card. It's like $11. Zach says I have one. Gonna get some more. Yeah. Okay. I will catch a lobster on my rod and yes. Yes. You cast and it's like a mini hoop net. Oh, that's funny. I will catch lobster on my rod and reel. Oh, sorry. I've got 2 hoops. Okay. Core 3, what's up, dude? Welcome back. What up, guys? Jesse, as I put them further apart, say a 15-minute paddle, so I'll be about 45 minutes between pulls. Okay, Jesse, that makes sense. But I watched the guy. Come to one spot and drop like, I kid you not, 6 hoops in like. I wouldn't be surprised if those hoop nets were stacked on each other. He dropped them so close. So obviously that was a good spot. I think that guy knew that spot was good. So he just came in and dumped all his lobster pots there and he was like picking them out. So after he left, I went and marked that spot. So I can drop all my hoop nets in that same spot too next time. Okay, what do we have here? I got grocery basket and some rope. Because you can still fish spotties while they soak. Yeah, exactly. A milk carton and some rope. Yeah, a milk carton the milk carton is a float, and the rope attaches it to your grocery basket. Garrett says Thursday Catalina Island report. 3 small size yellowtail. That's awesome. Oh, on the surface iron. That's fun. Live bait and 1 on $100 lure. Kevin Nakata recommended. Oh snap, Garrett. Totally worth it. The calico hit every live bait in 5 seconds on the backside of the island. That's awesome. That sounds like a fun day of fishing, though. Super cool. Okay, Salty's down. Okay. I have some homework. I'm going to get those lobster pots ready, Salty. I'll set those up. And we'll just bring some tape, and we can put your Go ID on them, and you should be good to go. So get that lobster card. Let's see. I broke off the one. Oh, no. Oh, dude. I broke off that $100 lure, but luckily it floats. Dang, dude. So good. Smart Roman, mark some spots on the future. Mark good spots for the future, exactly. Let's see. Zach says, new lobster honey hole. MMFC starting a deadly catch kayak edition. Oh, very cool. Very cool. I like that. That'd be fun. Okay. So the question now becomes, when should we do it? Should we go? I kind of actually prefer Friday nights. Brian, are you available Friday night? If you're available Friday night, I'd love to do the Deadliest Catch MMFC edition on Friday. Friday evening, we'll go out, soak some pots. I was thinking, oh yes, perfect. Okay, cool. So we'll do Friday evening. Yeah. Okay, guys. Friday evening, we're gonna do lobster session. Okay. Bring your hoop nets. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be awesome. The last time we went, I just took one rod to fish with because everything was out of my way. So I took one rod. That's cool. Friday night should be good. Okay, cool. Okay, should be good to go. Okay, good. Dario's good to go. Oscar says, Deadliest Catch. That's awesome. Captain Dan says, bummer, I have to work Friday. Otherwise, my kayak should join. Wait, what? Oh, man. Saturday's my birthday. What? Man, you have a birthday the same month as Salty. Happy birthday, Brian. That's cool. Are we gonna do a birthday party for you on Wednesday? Okay, so Zach's in. Fishy down there is in. All right. We got ourselves a plan, guys. We got ourselves a plan, fellas. Woo! We got ourselves a mission. That's awesome. It's gonna be fun. Okay. Bait. What are you guys doing for bait? Good to go Friday from Salty? Yes. No party, I'm old. Oh, I just happy to be alive. That's so funny. Oh, Garrett says, I'll go down to SD if I can free myself up to get there in time. Okay, cool. Cool. Frozen Max and salmon heads. Very cool. Yeah, fish down there. So what I'm doing is I'm going to the Asian market by my house, and they sell like these salmon heads that like stink, but like I chop them in half, like I butterfly them, then I flip it inside out, and I just put those. I put one half a salmon head per lobster trap. I bought 2 salmon heads the other day, and then I used one for my 2 traps, and then I saved the second one, and they're frozen. They're frozen in my freezer right now. So I'll take them out Saturday. I'll take them out Friday morning to start to let them thaw out. I need to chop the second one in half. I'm gonna just have fresh and old refrozen bait in my trap. So I'm just gonna be good. I'm excited. Tony says I'm down for Friday night. Yes, Frozen Max and salmon heads. Very cool. I don't know what that is, Oscar. I can't tell what it is. Friday night, Saturday morning at midnight, floating birthday party. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. I'm kidding myself. I'm kicking myself for not keeping all my bonito. Oh, I caught last week to see the. Oh, that would have been perfect bait. Yeah. You should kick yourself. I'm just kidding. Perfect free bait. Yeah, these salmon heads cost about $2 a pound. $2 each. $2.80. I forget. Won't be lobster fishing, but enjoy the spectacle. But we'll enjoy the spectacle while I'm fishing for bass. That's cool. Ramsey is the best. He doesn't dance at parties. Oh god. Might have to have a bait run for Max Bonito sometime this week. Yep. That's a good call. It's a good call. All right. Exciting. Okay. Anybody that's going to go on Friday night, do you have any questions about hoop nets, setups, bait, technique, and that stuff? If you have any questions, pop them in the chat so we can kind of get over those today, and you guys can get whatever you need to get by then. Jesse says going fly fishing up near Bishop this weekend. Ooh, fly fishing is cool. Somebody to do the flute, man. Oh my god, that's funny. Might have to. Okay, cool. Hyder says I may have to bring back my salmon heads for nearly $3 a head. Yeah, dude. Shoot, totally worth it. I hear any fish or meat that stinks works as lobster bait. Someone even use chicken parts work. Yeah, unused chicken parts work. Yeah, I bet chicken works. It's just expensive, for bait. I dig it though. I dig it. Okay, it's nearing the 8 o'clock hour. Before we go, I do want to do like a little PSA service announcement. I guess you can call it whatever you want to call it. And remind you a little bit and let you guys know that the schedule for the show might change again, maybe. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. So, you guys, we're all aware that we're in the middle of a pandemic, right? And wearing a mask is very important for your safety and for the safety of others, right? We don't need to go into all that stuff, but you guys know, just a reminder to please wear your mask whenever you're in public or around other people. Okay, do that, please. because it seems like we're getting ready to have another wave of this pandemic, and it's gonna coincide with a normal flu season, which is gonna be kind of bad. Okay, so if it comes down that we'll have to quarantine in place again, in other words, we can't leave our house except for essential things like groceries, or to go to the hospital, then we will do Fishy Hour 5 days a week again while we're in quarantine. As soon as the quarantine is up, then we'll go back to 3 days a week. Okay, so if we're all stuck at home, we're gonna do 5 days a week just to keep ourselves sane, having fun, hanging out. But just a quick reminder, guys, do wear your masks. I know I mention it every once in a while here on the show, but I just want to be super. It's just what we need to do. Okay, if we all wear our masks, this thing could be wiped out. It's just by the simple virtue of wearing your mask. Okay, it's 5 times. If you wear the mask, you're 5 times less likely to get the COVID and spread the COVID. Okay, so there's no vaccine that they're coming out with or that's currently being tested that gives you that good of efficacy. Like, it's not going to be the best vaccine they have that's coming out won't be as good as just wearing a mask. And there's no side effects. The only side effect you can have is maybe like some mask lines and like if you had bad breath, that's good. But anyway, I'm trying to be funny about it. But seriously, wear your mask so that so that the infections can go down and we can go back to normal life and we can get together and have an MMFC blowout and our kids can go back to school and I can work in peace. That's good. and I don't have to do my job and their teacher's job and their lunch lady's job. I can just be at home working my regular job and making videos for you guys. Okay. Anyway, just a little reminder. Hope you guys don't take it the wrong way. It just it is what it is. We gotta stay healthy and we gotta help each other out by preventing the spread. Okay. Cool. Okay. So I will post the schedule I will post the outing in the Discord group. I will also post the outing in the Facebook page, even though I'm still torn about the Facebook page. I don't want to invite people to the Facebook page, but if you're already there, I'm going to put the outing there just because it's already set up. But if you want to I want to have most of the activity that we have together in the Discord group. Okay, guys? So try to focus on using Discord. The Facebook page is just for people that haven't jumped into Discord. And I'm probably going to make a video in the Facebook page letting people know that we've moved over to Discord. Okay? Okay, cool. Last check, read through the comments. Let's see. Cat food is great bait. I heard cat food is good bait for Max. That's true. I use any fish, meat. Okay, good. A lobster nip. Agreed on the mask. Okay, cool. Can't fish if you get sick. Yeah, exactly. Okay, cool. So, awesome, guys. I really enjoyed today. I was looking forward to it. I hope you guys had a great weekend, and I hope you guys have a great week. Tomorrow we're going to be streaming live from the kayak. I think I'm going to fish and hoop tomorrow. So hoop and fish and hope for lobsters. Hoop and fish, hope for lobsters. That's what's going on. I'll see you guys tomorrow on Twitch. Here's the Twitch screen. If you guys don't know by now, romancastro.com/Twitch will take you to my Twitch page. Go over there, hit follow, and you'll get a notification when I go live. Okay? Great show, says Zach. Thank you so much. Thank you, Salty. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Oscar. Thank you, Tony, for modding today. What's going on? What's going on?
make.
I don't know what's happening to my computer, guys. It locked me out. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know if you guys can still see me. What is happening? I don't know what's happening, guys. I have no clue. This computer is acting up. It's insane. I don't even know if I'm still on. What is happening? What is happening? Good night, guys. If you can still see me, I'm gonna kill my machine before I get hacked.